I'm Josh Kelly, welterweight, currently 6-0 fighting for the Commonwealth title. Follow Sport Icons.
So I was watching an IFL TV interview with Conor Benn. Now, I've said it multiple times, I'm a big fan of Conor Benn. Well, I'm a big fan of all British fighters, but with Conor Benn, I would love him to emulate his father Nigel, or go a step further, who knows, or at least get close to it. And I'm always going to be supporting Conor Benn. I think he's a raw talent, I think. Is he polished? No. Definitely not. Now, hopefully one day he will be, though. But going forward, with him talking about Josh Kelly, and I said in the past, that was a wrong move to make. Now, in this interview that he done with IFL TV today, he says that I'm not necessarily calling out Josh Kelly. I'm just saying that if the fight presented itself, I'll take it. Because I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, etc. And I can understand that. I can understand that, and it's like I said before, whereas I think that if he did fight Josh Kelly right now, it wouldn't be career suicide, but for that fight, I would fully expect Josh Kelly to win. Now, I have no issues with who wins and whatever. Listen, I am favoritism towards the Josh Kelly. Most of you guys know why, being here in the Northeast. But ultimately, I always want Conor Benn to do well. But some of the flaws that I've seen in him, it's almost like he's still amateur level at the minute. Maybe a bit above amateur level. But my thing was that if he struggled with Cedric Paynard, and let's be honest, in the first fight, if they had awarded Paynard the victory, I don't think too many people would have complained about it, okay? But listen, one hell of a fight, though, let's be honest. In the rematch, he made sure of it. But him fighting Josh Kelly was a bad move, and I know a lot of people saying, as he says in this IFL TV interview, he was doing it for publicity. Listen, he's the son of Nigel Benn. You don't need publicity, so it weren't that. That was just fighting talk. But in this interview, he says that he's not calling him out, okay? He's just saying that if the opportunity presented itself, he would take it. So that's fair enough. I do have to say fair enough. Of course, he's there with Coach Sims down there at the Matchroom Gym and looking pretty good. But I think against Josh Kelly, it's the wrong move. I think Josh Kelly, he's a raw talent that is, in my opinion, he's going to be the real deal. What I don't agree with, though, is maybe not so much Josh Kelly, but in some ways, yes. But Conor Benn should not be ranked in the top 15 of the WBA. Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao could legitimately call on them for a title shot. What do you think would happen if Manny Pacquiao or Keith Thurman fought Conor Benn? What do you think would happen? There's only going to be one winner. Conor Benn would take the fight. I'm sure of it, because he's brave. He's got his father's spirit. But they would annihilate him right now. Just like I believe that right now, Josh Kelly would annihilate him. He'd make him look silly. In 5, 6, maybe 10 fights more, that maybe we could be talking a totally different scenario. Maybe Conor Benn will be looking the real deal, and Josh Kelly may have been slipping down a bit. Who knows? But with Josh Kelly, he is one of those kind of guys that I feel if you put him in there with a Pacquiao now or a Keith Thurman right now, I wouldn't necessarily pick him to beat them right now because he is very green in the program himself. But he would at least handle himself pretty well, I think. I think he'd take them a good few rounds, and he may get a few oohs and ahs from the crowd when he hurts either one of them. That's kind of like the level. So for them guys to be ranked in the top 15 of WBA, I don't necessarily agree with it. But with Josh Kelly, it's kind of fair enough because I do feel, as I said, he would at least give a good account of himself. And he could beat a couple of the top 15 ranked guys right now. Could Conor Benn beat any of those? I'd love to say yeah, but to be honest, no, I don't think so. But listen, who knows? I mean, Conor Benn, he shows a little bit more each fight. And then after a little while, he does revert, as Tony Bellew would say, to type. And he just starts going there, trading and forgetting about all kinds of defense and gets caught. And listen, Sims is the kind of trainer that would do that. He would knock that out of him as time goes on. But Conor Benn right now, against any of those big names, no. So big up for Conor Benn for at least saying right now that I'm not necessarily saying that I'm calling him out. And he did actually say as well that if I'm going to talk about fighters, it's going to be fighters who I think could be better than me to test myself. So again, he is saying that Josh Kelly is above him. He is a level above him right now. And again, big on him for saying it. So anyway, I just wanted to get that news out there for you all, just in case you haven't seen the interview with IFL TV. In fact, I'll put it in the description box, so go through to watch if you haven't already. Come to your own thoughts, all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, yep, drop your comments below, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.